What's happening this year is that the manufacturers are beginning to converge their devices from the little phone all the way up to the large TV, the tablet, the computer. They're all making all this different hardware and having the same interface that runs them all. So I think Sony was using Android, if I'm not mistaken. Samsung had something called the Hub, and these things are all made very easy to use, large icons, very simply, designed. And what happens is that this becomes a very, very powerful senior-friendly device because let's say that you like to watch television. Because I think one of the problems is why things aren't friendly to seniors, excuse me, is that they, they just don't take the time or see the need to learn something. Okay? So if you give them a tablet, they may say, what do I need the tablet for? I'm perfectly fine with what I'm doing. Technology is complicated. Why should I learn it? However, they may be watching a lot of TV. So they'll be very motivated to learn how to use the TV. Now, if the TV has the same interface as the tablet, and they pick up the tablet, there is no barrier to learning how to use it. They've already learned how to use it.
Right.
Same thing with the phone, right? So this whole idea of convergence among the different products of an individual manufacturer is quite amazing. Now you have Google Android and you have Apple. Now Apple's basically for Apple products. So I think that they have been as popular as they are, especially with seniors, because they converge among all their stuff. Their iPhone is just exactly like their
right,
computer,
you can sync up everything.
Right,
Like
yes, and Mobile Me, right, it's
and
all
it all
just
works
there.
the same, so
exactly.
they can understand. Once you understand one, the other one's really
Exactly. So they've been doing this for a while. With the Android system, a lot of companies using the Android system, so people are learning how to use it. So you have these two systems now that are out there that are very easy to use, very easy to to customize, to make them even easier, and devices are starting to be run by these things. So now what happens is, if a Sony is being run by the Android system, a Sony TV, you can now use a Sony phone, the Ericsson, which has an Android interface, but you can now also use the Samsung phone, which may also have an Android interface.
As long as they're Android, yeah.
And you can use an HTC phone, which has, so all of a sudden, the interface is what is going to connect all these things.